waiting in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins. I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid. 800, eat a.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bitch bad good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we'll see tight end Dawson Knox. He's been torching secondaries all season, now closing in on 1,200 yards. It's the Bills and the Patriots, just ahead on EA Sports.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week,
and we are underway in Buffalo. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. Leading them out, the second-year man from Alabama, Mac Jones. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
and they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Jones. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm. They go play action here on 1st down. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he powers his way up past the 30. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. And this will complete to Ray Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. Now Cook running right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Allen now on first down. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now a second down and 6. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. The Bills are 12-4 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time. Touchdown, Bills! Stephon Diggs. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Throwing Jones. Under pressure, and down he goes. Von Miller. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Now a first down carry for Harris. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on second and 4. Back to throw. Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. 5 plays there on that drive. And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's go.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. So problems with errant passing continuing, remember. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. Throwing to start the drive. Jones got the connection here to Bourne. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rallied quickly after the broken tackle. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jones. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. These two teams all tied after one. Jones throwing on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of him.
Great job defensively taking away his receivers. And he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie. But that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And award that sack to Boogie Basham. So on 4th down, Jones jogs off, and on comes a longtime vet, Nick Folk, for the Pats field goal try. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Since the leaping rules were changed back in 2017, we only average about 1 block kick per week league-wide. They pulled out all the stops there, got someone in there, delivered a big block.
I actually didn't think it was that high. I thought it was even less than that, but those guys executed perfection right there. Really got excellent effort on that snap. Can't ask for anything more, and they got it done.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo. Allen's throw is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. Here's Allen. And Diggs has it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. 2nd down and 3. Well, Week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here. And we'll step aside. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And the Patriots are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. That swung out wide to Harris. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss. And they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Jones throw into the hands of Henry here. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Von Miller able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. To try again after the sack. Jones. Open man, the tight end Henry. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So it's all down to this week 18 on the NFL schedule. And that means that once we sort things out, we'll all be set for our second ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees was a runaway success last year. We got 2 games coming up on Saturday, 3 more on Sunday. Stephon Diggs. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 70. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. This time they stay on the ground. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Will Fuller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A final shot before break. Jones. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park with the Bills taking the lead into the break. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Take it in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this?
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Matt Judon coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. After the sack on first down, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On the jet sweep, here comes Fuller. Room here to run. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen on the move to his left. Here's Fuller with a catch. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting.
And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England's offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Quick completion to Henry. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. Back now in Buffalo. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Jones. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They'll run with Harris. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 63 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Looking to throw. Jones firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Nelson Aguilar. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Now there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he fires one, but incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
Brandon, there was a time not long ago when 3,000 yards was the gold standard for quarterbacks. He's doubled that. If more people come along like him and hit that type of a number, if you throw for 3,000 yards, you're in danger of losing your job.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So Allen's going to look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another try after the first down sack. Allen forced out to his left. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now Allen. And he's going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jair Elam makes a pick, and he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Jones, another shot here after the pick-6. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. Really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. Throwing Jones. And now here's another interception. The pick, and the Bill. Possession of the football. The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy,